Tonight was a really big win, and this is why I talked to the team, I think last night, about if we'd won or lost last night, this was going to be a tough game. It was such an emotional match, and it was almost worst case scenario. We go 5, we lose, and it's been a tough 24 hours, I think, emotionally. And so we challenged particularly our leadership, our seniors, of you have to have resiliency, and we have to take this as a growth opportunity. And I'm really proud of what they put out. And I thought game 1 was pretty ugly. Iowa State had us scouted. I think Jen Malcolm had told Craig, who's the assistant coach for Iowa State, that they'd watched our film last night 4 times. And so they were ready to go. And, again, if we just expect Taryn and Jaylee to carry us, we're not going to win enough matches. So it was really good to see other people step up. And, Sharkey did a great job of making us a little bit more non-predictable, and just adding an extra hitter, I think, helped us quite a bit.
Questions right now?
Yeah, Megan, what's sort of the mentality going in? You didn't play yesterday, right? So how do you make sure that you're ready today?
I really haven't played all season, so you just got to step up. And I can count on any one of my hitters in the front row. I had 3 great options, no matter what rotation we were in, which is awesome. And we were down in the second set, and coach looks over at me and she goes, "You can literally set anyone in this rotation," which is awesome, because not a lot of teams have that. They have their one go-to person, and on our team you can literally go to anyone and you can count on them to put the ball away.
So what kind of adjustments did you make then in the third set? Especially at the end of the second set, it seemed like you guys kind of came back and you started that rally a little bit. But what kind of adjustments did you see? What did you make there?
I think the biggest adjustment was just adding more offense. So, instead of being in the 5-1 where, our middles tend to stay in front and they were clamping or releasing out, it allowed us to have a right side attack, which spread their block. And then Taryn was in the back row a lot too, so then it added a 4th hitter. So I think tonight it was about offense. And we've had discussions with this team that we're going to play defense on some nights. And those are decisions that we're going to have to make based on teams. The other thing that I thought we did really well was serve. And I thought by game 3 and 4, we were taking Iowa State, who I think is a very good passing team, out of system quite a bit. I don't think it was the cleanest match for either team. I would guess that Iowa State didn't think they played their cleanest. And I said to these guys, it wasn't our cleanest match. We need to be better. But they showed grit. And, that's, again, after last night, for them to be down and not play a good first game, be down huge in game 2 and battle back, that's a character. That's a character moment.
Taryn, did you, what was your guys' reaction to the way Iowa State started, just because they coach said they had you scouted pretty well and they were everywhere? It seemed like defensively just diving all over the place to keep balls alive. How did you think you guys reacted to their just kind of readiness to play?
Well, I think that, yes, they were definitely everywhere. They had 4 hands up in front of us and great defenders behind. But I thought that we served and passed really well in all 4 sets. So that was really important. We were up at the net, and so we were able to the setters were able to give the balls perfectly to different hitters, and then that opens up gaps. And then it's difficult for the blockers to track. So I think that helped out a lot.
I don't know if you remember or not, but you guys were down 18-11 or something in set 2. And timeout. What do you say to the team?
And we believe that we can do it, and we did. So I think it's just kind of trusting ourselves and knowing that we can do it and not getting too down. At that point, down 6 points, it's not the end of the world, but it's getting down to the end of the line of the game. You have to start stepping up. You have to switch something. So I don't know. I thought everybody did a great job stepping up. We had some amazing players today.
Yeah, do you, you are knowledgeable of the score, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
How do you not let that get into your head when I think they were at 18, 7 more points and they're up to nothing?
Yeah. You can't let it get in your head, but you definitely have to focus on it. I think that we play really good when we know that we have to finish or say end game. When we were down and it was game point for them, we just stepped up, had a great pass, and Megan smashed the ball. It was amazing. It was perfect, and that's exactly what we needed. Like I said, players, our team, we had a bunch of people step up tonight. They did a great job.
And then you had, Kirsten come in. And, she's a freshman. And she dominated pretty well.
Yeah.
What did you see out of her tonight and her performance?
Kari needed that because she was incredible against K-State. And then she's had some matches where she's lost some confidence, which I know is hard, and freshmen go through this. Seniors sometimes go through it. So, and it's a game of confidence, right? So Kari has been awesome in practice. And, you saw early she had some errors. And, but then at the end of game 2, she made some really big plays. I think she's going to be a great player. She's just going to, she's going to go through some freshman growing pains. And tonight was a good step in the right direction to start building that confidence bucket. It's just, in the high school level where, when she came in, these guys know this in Europe, she was just hitting every ball as hard as she could, even if it was into the block. And in the high school level, sometimes that's going to bust through a pretty good portion of the time. At our level, it's going to come fast back on our side of the court. So these guys know this. She started learning that high. She adjusted pretty well to swinging high, going after hands. She's not perfect yet, but she's got an incredible arm. So when we rein her in, I think she's going to be pretty special. And a lot of it's just confidence right now. And so I hope that she feels good about the progress she made tonight. And, she's not, 5 errors. We got to get a little better than that. But I think long term, we're going to cut that down, and she's going to be pretty good.
How are you feeling, Taryn? 5 sets yesterday, 4 today, a lot of swings.
And a big practice tomorrow, lots of sprints tomorrow.
Yeah, we're probably going to run all practice. But feeling old, but feeling good, ready to go.
What do you think of the 2 matches that Taryn's put together in 2 days, basically, for you guys?
I'm not surprised, first of all. I think as coaches, and we've told Taryn this, she is one of the best outsides in the country. Taryn needs to believe she's one of the best outsides in the country, and I think she's starting to get there. And once she, walks around knowing that, I think you're going to see performances over and over like she's done the last 2 nights. And again, I say this, we have 2 of the best outsides in the country. But we still have to use other players to be successful. And, I think that's where we're going to get better, is our offensive parity is going to continue to increase. So it's not a 1 or 2 women show. But, keep doing what you're doing, I guess, is the moral of the story.
But we have amazing pieces around.
That's right.
We would be nothing without them.